more awake, more conscious than normal. If you are now awake under hypnosis, you will be more awake than now. So awake, so conscious that you will remember things that you forgot a long time ago. That's a super conscious state, not an unconscious state, a super conscious state. Okay. The subconscious mind is awake 24 hours a day. It doesn't sleep. It controls our mind. That's why we can identify some psychological profile through outside ways like body behavior, face, eyes movement. Have you listened about neuro-linguistic programming?
The word.
Huh?
The word.
The word, okay. Neuro-linguistic programming. The brain is divided into parts. Left and right. The left brain, the left hemisphere, is analytical, logical, mathematical, scientific, arguing. The memory is here. The memory in the left side, scientific, rational, logical, the left side. And the right side is intuitive, emotional, artistic, child, spiritual. Is the brain of God, of the soul, of the divinity, the right hemisphere. The left is analytic, scientific, criticizer. In females, the speed of connecting left brain to the right brain is incredibly fast. It means that a woman potentially can do 4 things simultaneously. She can be talking on the phone, watching TV or the computer, doing a work and giving orders. She is capable of doing 4 things simultaneously due to the speed of the communication between hemispheres, between both brains. We, men, are not that fast. We are slower in the communication between left and right hemisphere. That's why if you remember your brother, your father, your husband, when you were asking something and he was watching a cricket board game, and you try to talk to him, he will wait, because has to stop. It's not that fast. Women are faster. And if you go to a movie, a theater, a cinema, which hemisphere are you using? Right or left? Right. Very good. Very good. Why? Because if you were using your left brain, what would happen? You will be criticizing the movie. That's not true. That's not real. That's an actor, an actress. That's not blood. That's red paint. That's always because the left brain is always analytical, logical, rational, and critical. So if you want to enjoy a movie, you have to use your right brain, and then you just accept.
It is a mix of both, like some exclusively right or left.
Good question.
Largely right.
It's always alternate. we are using both brains simultaneously. Sometimes, for example, in a movie, you can use both. You have to use the right brain. But if you are at school and doing some math work, you have to use the left brain. So it changes.
Sir, as you said, the both hemispheres are active in movement. Both hemispheres are active in movement.
Yes, 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 yes.
But there may not be exceptions in men and women. Is it in general, or there may be exceptions also?
Acceptance.
Exceptions.
Yeah, sure. That's a good question, because remember that every rule has an exception. Everything. The exception confirms the rule. No? You remember that? Everything has an exception. Of course, there are men who has very fast connection between both hemispheres. And there are women who are slow, also there are exceptions, of course, too. Okay, we need to use the right brain now, because hypnosis needs that. It's like this in a movie. If you are watching a movie, Soleil with Amitabh Bachchan, remember that? Okay, if you are watching a movie, you will use your right hemisphere, your right brain. And for hypnosis, we need to use the right brain. To be a child, to be emotional. And that will be a very good way to go deep into your subconscious mind and explore it, to find out why you are behaving in that way, why you are having those thoughts that affect you. So hypnosis is a good tool. We'll do an exercise, very simple, that will show you, of course, limited, because hypnosis has to be done in a special environment with the collaboration, the spontaneous collaboration of the patient, not in this way, a lot of people. But anyway, it can work if you participate, if you cooperate willingly, it will work. But before going to the exercise, let's continue with the information.
Hypnosis should be done only to patients, or will it be done only to patients? Hypnosis.
Oh, good. Yeah. Hypnosis could be clinical. Clinical hypnosis or hypnotherapy, or to be also sport hypnosis, educational hypnosis. It will change the way a person behaves or thinks for the better, not for the worse, for the better. It is a good, very good tool to evolve, to be better in different ways. Hypnosis is not dream, it's not sleep, it's to be more awake. You can force